Hi there, I'm Amanda. Welcome to day 17 of the 20-day yoga challenge. Today we are going to be working on a few specific, more challenging poses in yoga. So we're going to take our time kind of dissecting them, using props, giving various options. And so we can then get used to them and get a little more confident in them so you can use them going forward in your yoga practice at home or in a class. We're going to start with just a moment to center ourselves, just a little bit of mindfulness here. So let's start with crossing our legs, as we usually do, resting our hands on our thighs or knees or in our lap. Taking a few deep breaths. And now, keeping our eyes closed, take a moment here, continuing our breathing to bring awareness to our spine. Sink our seat bones down into the mat, tuck our tailbone under, engage the core and the lower back to find a nice flat spine, reaching up all the way up to the crown of your head. Take a few more breaths here. Remaining with our eyes closed. Over our next breath, we make a promise to ourselves to be kind to our bodies. When we are pursuing new movement, it is a practice. That means no one who does it is perfect. And now go ahead and open your eyes. We're just going to warm things up slightly here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward. Bring our palms down to the ground. Maybe bring a pillow under those forearms if you want. Let your neck and head relax here for a moment. And roll up. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold over to the right. Breathe. Maintain this space between your arm and your ear, keeping our chest nice and open. Looking up if we can. One more breath here. Inhale up center. Exhale other side. Breathe. Inhale up center. Exhale. Now twist to the right, placing the back hand behind the center of your back, opening up our chest to the side of the room. Back to center. Inhale up. Exhale other side. Twist. Opening up the chest. Neck is nice and long. And back to center. Roll your shoulders once. And we're going to move on to our first pose, which is going to be a horizon lunge, which is one of my favorites. It really stretches my hips and my thighs. So we're going to come to a tabletop position first. With an inhale, tuck our toes under. Exhale, send our hips up for downward dog. Lengthen the spine here for a breath. And then inhale, bring the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, come into a low lunge. Finding our good low lunge with that front knee over front ankle, hands on either side. Maybe we're using blocks to bring the earth closer to our hands. And right now we're going to plant. So if our right leg is in front, we're going to plant our left hand and open up our right hand to the ceiling, opening up our chest to that bent leg, gazing up, paying attention to our shoulders, pulling them down, nice long line from our fingers down to that rooted hand into the mat. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place the hand down, reach it back towards our back foot. Our back foot, the heel is going to fall down, and we're going to send that left hip down towards the ground. Our right leg is opening up slightly, so I'm tilting that foot slightly if that feels good. Once again, coming from low lunge, right arm goes up, left hip goes down, tilts the back heel down, and reaches that back hand towards the back foot. Pause here. One more breath, and back to low lunge. Bring that front foot back to downward dog. And let's try it on the other side. Take a breath here first. And exhale. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, low lunge. Finding a good low lunge, maybe bringing a block under that hand. Planting the right hand, opening up the left arm to the ceiling, opening up the chest towards that left leg. Inhale, reach. Exhale, send the right hip down, right heel down, sending the left hand reaching back towards your back leg. The front leg is tilting open a little bit. Inhale, exhale, hold, and back to low lunge. Excellent. Back to downward dog. That is horizon lunge. Feel free to rewind and keep watching to walk yourself through it. Next, we are going to do wild thing, which is another challenging pose that I really like. We're going to start by bringing our right leg up, three-legged dog. Now from here, we're going to bend the right knee, flex the right foot, and pull that hip over. So we're lifting the right hip on top of the left, starting here first. And then we're going to bring that leg all the way down to the outside of our left leg, coming onto the ball of our foot. Our left leg extends to be straight. Our supporting arm is wrist under shoulder, and our right arm swoops up and back. We're lifting our hips up toward the ceiling, opening up our chest and heart center. Nice long spine for 1, 2, 3. Back to low lunge and downward dog. Excellent. One more breath here. And then walking through wild thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg goes up. Bend the knee, flex the foot, open up the hip, stacking the left hip on top of the right. Bringing that foot down onto the ball of your foot, fully extending the right leg to be straight, opening up the bottom of your foot to face the edge of your mat. Supporting arm, wrist under shoulder, and back arm swoops up, or top arm, swooping our hips up toward the ceiling. Our head and chest and heart center are facing the ceiling for 1, 2. Back down to low lunge and downward dog. Take a breath here. Maybe coming to tabletop if that's more comfortable. And walk your hands back to your feet. Come to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold once more. Inhale, tall mountain, stand up. Exhale, bring one leg forward, coming into a warrior 2. Warrior 2, our toes are pointing towards the edge of our mat. Our back leg is straight. Front leg is in a lunge position, front knee over front ankle. We're tucking our hips under, widening our chest. We're going to transition here into half moon. Coming from warrior 2, where our chest and hips are open, we're going to bring our weight onto our front leg, keeping our chest and hips open. I'm going to scoot back and grab my block. So we're tilting on that front leg. Our hand is reaching down towards the ground or a block, trying to keep that hand under our shoulder. Hips are open here, leg is extended, chest is open to the side. Our upper hand can be reaching up toward the ceiling. The goal is to look up if you can, or our hand can be at our heart center to bring us some more stability. Our block can be at any height, or we can be reaching towards the ground. For 1, 2, 3, and relax back into warrior 2. Step back towards the back of your mat and other side. Stepping the other leg forward, coming into warrior 2. And then stepping our weight forward onto that front leg. Once again, I'm going to scoot back a little bit, shifting forward, keeping our hips open, keeping our chest open to the side, our hand finding a block or the earth on our mat, our other arm reaching up if we can, or at our heart center. Feel the wideness in your arms, whoa, as you open up your chest for 3, 2, 1, and release back down into a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more pose we're going to do. Inhale, tall mountain. Come to face the front of your mat. Wherever you are, we're going to transition to eagle pose. So we're going to start on our right side, bringing that right foot around to the other side of our left. Few options here. We can either place it on the edge of our left foot. We can bring a block next to us. Hi. Can you go over there, please? We can bring it on top of a block next to our foot, or we can cross the foot more at the thigh level and wrap the leg around more. So 3 options there, or whatever option feels good, trying to keep our hips level with the front. Wherever we are with our feet, our right arm is going to swoop underneath our left, crossing over, tucking our elbows in, and coming back to back, or winding a little further to bring the fronts of your hands towards each other. We're bringing our elbows up to shoulder level, gaze is straight ahead. So find our placement of our legs wherever we want to be today and sink into it. Again, from the side. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Other leg, other arm. Leg wraps around. Again, ball of your foot down or on a block, or maybe we're crossing higher level at the thighs. Left arm goes underneath. Elbows tuck in, bringing our arms around. Elbows at shoulder level. And we sink into it for 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Hang here for a few moments. Oh, let your head and neck release, maybe doing ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbows. Maybe a little bit of swaying, maybe raising a heel and the other. Take another deep breath here. Bring both heels down. Exhale, inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands come to our heart center. And that's us walking through some challenging poses today. I encourage you to lie on your mat and do a few moments of Shavasana, but otherwise I will see you tomorrow.